Silly.
Crisps. Nutter, what are like potato chips, like Doritos or well, Doritos is not potato, but like
Those are-
Lay's
those are
potato.
crisps.
Yeah, but do they?
They're like Lay's
Refer-
crisps, but they probably call them some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's the bullshit? Is there bullshit? I want to know.
Oh, it's probably like a different name though. It's like Lay's Europe, Napoleon's. It's like I had some Napoleon crisps. Time has started, but it's irrelevant because you have some people with terrible taste in chat, and it's like, fuck me, right? Like, how do we do this? Lou is flying scum with old Turok with Fearless, a Skull Squadron pilot with Fears, Constable Zuvio with Protector Gleb, Prox Mines, and Lando Cabo. Are you gonna ban him again? Is that what's happening? What's this already? Bet to all. Ando, you are supposed to be a non-biased announcer on the game. How can you be non-biased if all the nickels are on the line?
Well, it's not all my nickels and this.
Yeah,
You
okay.
never bet
point.
against Catherine, Chad. It's Catherine. Come on.
How many rounds is that, Bionic? How many? The number of rounds takes till we get to 75 or the game ends. That's how many rounds. I think the round thing is pretty dumb.
Catherine's one of the smartest people I know. Whenever I play against her, I just feel completely
You feel like
outclassed.
you feel like
I
being
feel like
good
she's
at
the
X-Wing
parent
translates into
teaching
smart.
me how to play X-Wing when I'm like 8 years old. Like she just makes like I can't beat her.
She's Chris from Lancaster and you're Miles. Here's the thing. Do you think being good at X-Wing directly translates into intelligence?
Do I?
Yeah. I'm asking you.
Yes. I think there's a connection, yes.
And I was mentally prepared for that, Mr. Rocker Crocker. You didn't take me off guard that time because I was like, I'm mentioning him, so I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know.
was thinking about redeeming it myself. But I'm trying to be unbiased. You know.
134 last time I did Ben's test. Well, that's a bad score.
I got 420. So
Yeah.
I mean
I scored a 1270.
Catherine taking some preemptive locks for. Do we have any jams? Don't think so. Does have triple O on Lando.
Netter says I can hear the sarcasm in your voices, as opposed to seeing the sarcasm in our voices.
Well, I'm glad that's not lost in translation. Like, sarcasm is honestly one of
It's
the
probably-
most universal.
It's probably the first thing they teach you when you're learning English. They're like, all right, listen. Words mean things, but when an English speaker is speaking them, they often will mean the exact opposite.
Right.
Do they sound like they're being snarky? Because if they sound snarky, they are snarky. This is what you gotta know about English, folks.
Lando running outside. That is a beefy line of ships over on Catherine's side.
Why don't you go down it?
All right, Catherine Nixera bringing us Lieutenant Sai in that Lambda class shuttle, equipped with a jamming beam and the ST-321 title, one of the best titles in the game, in my opinion. Even though my opinion doesn't mean shit. And followed by Redline with proton torps and munition cell face. Don't want to give those
Failsafe.
points away for free. Yeah, failsafe. That's what I said. Thank you. Lieutenant Lissai. And followed in by Rear Admiral Cheernew. English
Rio.
is easy, let me tell you.
English super easy.
Much easier easily are known as Rack. Holy shit. Seventh Sister is equipped on him. I am done talking for a while. Good luck.
Thank you, Ando, for struggling through that for us. All right, so Lou's secret objective is to roll 5 dice with Lando Calrissian. This can only be achieved if he gets a stressed ship range 1 through a rock. That is Lando Calrissian's objective. And for Catherine, all she has to do is use munitions failsafe. That's it.
See if it comes into play.
I mean, well, the only way
by the
she gets
way-
to use munitions failsafe is she fires a proton torpedo and then says, you know what? I take it back. Catherine's one is easy, but she has to sacrifice a chance at winning to do it. You get only so many torpedo shots, especially on Fangs. No, I mean, my game against Khan had to be impartial. I have
Bang.
never said
Running.
I was impartial, yet I will yell at everyone else for not being
Looking to
impartial
boost.
because I am a hypocrite. Will you send me a Snapple if either achieve the secret objective? No, what? No. Ooh,
Oh,
that is
Tarak.
scary.
4K. All right.
I'm not sure you want to joust that even in a Fang. All right, on to Catherine's
He
ship.
is fearless.
Rear Admiral. Admiral of the rear.
Takes focus.
See, I think all Catherine has to do is slow roll here, and you might get some range 2 or 3 bangers onto old T here.
Wonder if she's thinking if she can boost left here and snag a lock on Zuvio. It'll be close. I think if she
Medium
does
base,
the boost
you
left,
might be able to do it.
I think she's gonna catch it if she does it, but we'll see. She's measuring it out in her head.
Next time I play, do me 2 secrets. If I do both, who send me a Snapple.
Very good.
How much is
shit
sending you a
like that.
Snapple going to cost me? It's not worth it to me for you to drink a non-sour Snapple.
It's gonna boost straight.
Ooh.
Really?
Oops, no cigar.
I really thought she would boost left, but
I think the target here has to be Old Tarak with the way he's set up.
true.
Wouldn't you have to just pay like an import tax too?
With orange if you want it to be sour. What the fuck, Cracker? I don't think that's how that works.
You ever had Warheads?
Okay, so never mind. I'm good.
I get what you're saying, Rocker.
I get what you're saying now, Rocker. Excuse me.
Epi says we should catch a Bills game. It's gonna be super cheap now, Epionic. Since they announced that everyone who goes has to be vaccinated, everyone's throwing a fit. I've been watching like the secondary market prices fall as everyone puts their tickets online. Like, I'd rather die than go to a Bills game. Be like, that can be arranged, bro. Like, have fun at it. Silly people. And everyone's response online when they complain about it is like, yeah, you can be at home watching TV. I'll be in the lot with your ticket. Get vaccinated, people. It's not hard.
Not gonna lie, man. I'm still a Lions fan, but I'm also a Matt Stafford fan. I've always liked him, and
He wanted to do right by Detroit, but they just never really gave him anything.
they never
Like
gave
an
him anything to
offensive
work
line.
with. Yeah,
The only receiver they ever gave him was fucking Megatron, and then
Megatron.
Megatron was like, I'm not gonna die for the Lions, so I quit.
And like when we had Megatron and Tate, like
yeah, but Tate's not a number like anyone
No,
opposite of
exactly, but he was our
Megatron would have been
slot.
good. Yeah. But the thing, like Megatron
Mhm.
required 15 people to cover him. So like
yeah,
Like,
Still
yeah, of
catch
course.
the ball.
yeah. That was the stupid thing about Calvin Johnson. It's just like, oh, he's triple covered? Well, if I throw it high enough.
Pretty much. Either he'll get it or no one will.
Yeah.
Looks
Los
like both
Blanco
players
says
are
he's so
set.
happy for Matthew. Well, he's played one game as a Ram. Let's not anoint him. He's a good quarterback. Not like
I
the
am
greatest,
too,
but
though,
he's
Ghost
good.
Blanco, because like he showed out in that game too with them, and
Right. He's always been a good. That one sequence, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, where he like threw the touchdown with his shoulder out of the socket.
that was
That
a
was
while
crazy.
Ago,
I mean,
but
that just shows what kind of.
collarbone, didn't he?
No, he
Or
had
that was
his,
like early on.
his left
Just the
shoulder was
collarbone.
out of the socket, but his throwing arm was right. And they were like, well, we
That's
have
right.
to take you out. And he's like, no, I'm throwing this ball. And then he throws a touchdown, and he can't even celebrate because his arm is like out of the socket.
And he's
I
in
was like,
pain, yeah.
yeah, this dude will fucking like go to the wall for his team, and his team won't do anything for him.
Yeah.
Not the players, like the management. I mean,
Yeah, the coaching and fuck, dude.
Ghost says he's from Michigan. Are you from Detroit?
Oh, Ghost, what's up, brother? Fellow Michigander. Where are you from?
Rocker Crocker says, I wanted a breakout DB that was known as Optimus Prime to beat out Cap. And it's Prime versus Megatron in the Cybertron battle brought to you by Chili's.
Applebee's.
First off, Chili's is the best chain restaurant. That is inarguable. I think we all agree.
They're set. Don't know if
Traverse, Michigan.
Oh yeah, you're from Traverse City. Okay.
Where's Traverse City? In relation to Detroit.
In relation to Detroit.
Hold up the hand. Tell me where on the fucking thing. Just say stop.
Oh god, where is that? I'm trying to think. It's I guess it's like
No one knows. Got it.
no, like it would be near, like, if you hold your left hand up where like the crook of your thumb is, like right there in the bottom. Right? Oh no, never mind. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Fucking duck.
I was looking at Traverse County.
Pinky and ring.
Traverse City is, yeah, it's like where the tip of your pinky would be.
So like
Next to your
Canada.
ring finger. Well, it's next to Lake Michigan. It's on Lake Michigan, basically. Lots of water there.
Mr. Rocker Crocker says, I want to disagree, but I've enjoyed Chili's the 2 times I've been. You know why you enjoyed Chili's the 2 times you've been? Because fucking Chili's has everything. That menu is 75 pages long. If you want Mexican, go to Chili's. You want steak? Go to Chili's. You want chicken fingies? Go to Chili's. You want a fucking salad? Let's go to Chili's. If you want
Chili's. You want a
Italian?
margarita?
Go to Chili's. You want margaritas? Go to Chili's. You want rum and coke? Go to Chili's. Like literally, they have everything. Fish, Chili's. It's impossible
moving
not
in.
to find something vegetarian. Just go to Chili's, baby.
The 2 Bank has the choice to coordinate.
Well, I think you give Redline the focus here.
Yeah.
Giving Cheerno the
Oh,
focus.
giving
All right.
that focus. Okay.
I'd really want Redline to be able to. I think tries for the lock of the sides or the 3-2-1 title.
Oh,
Doesn't
I
quite
see.
get it. I think that's probably why she went with Cheerno. See if she
Yeah.
could get the lock. Do you boost here with Lando?
Boost,
No.
right? No, it's just focusing. Surprised he wouldn't go for a lock there.
If
I don't think
if
he's.
Redline turned hard, someone's eating a proton torque this turn. Ooh, this is gonna be a Protectorate Gleb coordinate. And a
There's the
rotate
rotate.
for Lando. Flipped it. It's not really a rotate, but okay. So the arc is now front and back for Lando after the red line coordinate, and looks like he's going to give that stress to Lando. Fair enough. Skull Squadron, 2 banks. The only ship that's perfectly safe right now. Focus. And ulti. Be too hard? Sure did. I really don't think there's anything he can do to not take a proton torp here. You see any way to not take this proton torp?
No. I just wonder, do you boost in and try to take a shot, or do you boost out? Looks like he's gonna barrel roll away, maybe.
I mean, you can barrel roll focus and try to get yourself in. My only concern is that barrel rolling away is gonna leave you in range 2 next turn as well, instead of getting into range 1.
Right.
And you have to combine this, and he does. Rack doesn't have the title, so red line.
I mean, that's an easy
Focus
What?
and goes for a lock. His red line's ability does an action, gets to do a lock action, and oof.
Nice.
And Shiranu
Okay.
coming in hot.
Yeah, just take a look. Already have the focus. Seventh sister available.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good. I think this might be the death of
Let's get to shoot.
Old T.
See, and that's why I wondered if he didn't barrel roll, he would have boosted. And I mean, it's still scary. It would have been range 1 of rack, but it might have bumped. I don't think it would have.
Old T, no shots.
Oh,
So gonna shoot rack first, I think. I don't really want to waste a proton torp if you don't have to.
right. Although,
Well, what do I know? I think you try to get that gone from Rear Admiral so you can feel the full power of the proton torp. Oof.
not bad.
Don't think she's gonna munitions fail safe this one. That's 2 hits, 2 crits.
Nah. Blue. It's lagging a little bit. There we go. Oh, that is not it.
You have to spend to even give yourself a
Spend.
chance at living. Oh, not. Reroll that. And hit, crit, going into ulti. Please do keep in mind that Lou is fairly new to Flying Fangs. And apparently he hasn't watched my video about how you need to get in range 1! Stunned. And structural.
Structural. Oh,
So still alive, but that structural can hurt here. And this is range 2. So this is 3v2. Nargas says he's still practicing rolling better.
That's an eyeball result. Has
One
the
hit,
lock.
one eye. Yeah, you spent it here for sure.
There it is. Convert
Guaranteed
to 3,
dead
guaranteed
fang.
kill.
Ulti rolls 2, gets 1, takes 2, dies. Mr. Rocker Crocker says he's an expert in using the 8th arc. Should be by now. I mean, how long have you had to practice? This is a dice game after all.
Still practicing rolling better. You know how it goes. Let me know if you got any techniques you want to share.
It's all about the wrist cock.
Okay. I'm gonna clip that later out of context.
That's fine. Bring it on. All right, well, Lando should get a trick shot back onto Rack. So that's not terrible. Range 2. This is going to be 3v1 onto Rack. Lando's ability not in action here because he's already stressed. Oh. Kill for that stress ability, eh? You can't do it if he's already stressed, right? It has to be on stress. Yeah, if you are not stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't reroll that. And Rax, 1 agility, gets it through. And we go back to dials. Well, here's a fun thought. This Zuvio can 1 hard, tractor 2 times into Rear Admiral Chernu and do nothing useful. Epionic says GG. Yeah, it does seem like a long road for Lou to come back from. Again, he's not familiar with Fangs as much. Fangs aren't great arc dodgers, more like jousting bruisers, exactly. When he turned in with Old T, that kind of doomed him. Thank you, Endo. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Unless you put afterburners on. I want, like, are Rebel Fangs gonna have the same Concordia? They are, right? Like, we saw the card, right? They showed us the card.
Wasn't it a little different?
The Fenral's ability was different.
That's
it's still
right.
really good, but like the ship ability, I think it's the same.
Were those the Gauntlet fighters, or were those different?
No,
as well?
those were Fang fighters. The Gauntlets.
Okay.
The Gauntlets, I think, can be used for Scum or CIS.
I thought the Gauntlets. Huh.
So I thought Bo-Katan was either Separatist or Scum.
I thought there was the Rebel one. Huh. Yeah, Gauntlet. Yeah, I thought Gauntlet was. I saw a Gauntlet card with Rebel symbol on it.
That's interesting.
I want Wedge and a Gauntlet. For 26 points.
Yeah, there's 7 factions in X-Wing. But Inquisitor Huge. That's fun. A fun name. First time chat from Inquisitor Huge. Welcome in. Thanks for lurking. Scum, Rebel, Empire, Sep, and Republic. Okay. Fair enough. Here's Zuvio.
Looking for blood.
Yeah.
That hurts. 59-0.
Yeah, the Mando remotes should be pretty interesting considering they have arcs. Pretty weird. It's kind of like a turret in Squadrons.
Can you run them over?
If you're at range 0 of them, something happens. I forget, it says it on the card,
Both
but I
you
don't
take
remember.
a damage or something, I think. Yeah. It's rotating.
Yep, that's gonna be Lando's action. And the too hard from the Fang, I think you kind of need to boost left and focus. Although you might not want to with red line coming.
You want range 1 or not, Greg?
It's gonna take a lock. Perhaps he's thinking he's not in danger, but he's in a lot of danger right now. You should probably rotate. Oh, red line. Oh no. Focus, and we'll get a lock. And who does he take this lock on? Ooh. Are you tempted to go after the other Fang?
I mean,
I think I am. He's defenseless. You get a Fang out. I'm not worried about Zuvio and Lando's offensive output.
not against, not against the beef. I mean, the fact that you took OT out and you took his shooting initiative away, basically, is huge already. Redline takes a lot. Yeah, just gonna go after that Fang. Got 2 really good shots on him.
This is going to be a 0/0 trigger on Chirnu. Chirnu can either take a stress or give Lando a calculator. A10 Air Knight. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. A10 Warthog, baby. Those are cool looking planes, Ando. And like half the bottom is a cannon.
The entire the Warthog is not a plane. It is literally
It is a plane.
a gun.
It flies. It's a plane. It's a plane with a giant gun. Why
No,
are
it's
we
a
hating?
gun with wings?
Yeah, which we call a plane. Proton torpedo onto the Fang here from Redline.
Ho ho!
Redline's torpedoes have been, how should we say, tasty. 3 hits and the crit.
Violence. That is 1 evade. Taking hit crit.
Hit. Hit. Not obstructed. Hull breach. That's pretty much a blank. Not pretty much. It is a blank. Who cares if it's a crit that you take next?
And here comes Rack Shot, though.
Rack. Unobstructed as well. Range 2. Yeah, you gotta go for the kill. Or leave a Fang on the table.
Absolutely. Why take? Yeah, you can take a shot away right there.
Warthog sounds scary flying overhead. Well, I've never been under a Warthog, so it crits, and you gotta leave it at that.
Super, it's there. Come on, little Fang. Gets the squiggles. He gets to return fire.
And Zuvio! Zuvio!
Range 1.
Range 1 into Redline. Or a crit. Probably hoping for better there. But you're gonna get a shield down.
It's my next turn, but I don't think it really.
So Lando should get a shot here. And he does have a chance to shoot obstructed, range 1, stressed, 5 dice into Rear Admiral Chernu, which would give him the nickel bonus. Let's see if Lou can salvage victory from the jaws of defeat here by claiming these 5,000 nickels. That's going to be 5 dice. Well done, Lou. Did not realize that he gets 5 dice.
No, he did not.
Oh, obstructed. I get 1 more die.
I was gonna say, you're just turning down your
if you choose
objective.
obstructed, yeah, then I get 1.
So I think 3. Did Catherine roll that? No. Lando took a stress to re-roll. So Rear Admiral Chernu should get 1 die. I don't know if he's going to get to reload next turn. Catherine could coordinate a barrel roll to Redline.
I think she's checking her 7th sister here. It's 3. Ooh.
And the Fang Fighter. Three dice. Downtown. Or 2 dice into rack. And that was into rack, so into the hull on rack, only 11 more to go. Easy peasy, right, Leia? Super easy to get that.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah. And clean up. Just 11 hull on Rear Admiral Chernu to go.
And only another 18 between Psy and Redline and Peace. So.
Yeah. But speaking of, Lou the Lunatic did achieve his objective. 5 dice from Lando Calrissian, despite his best efforts not to. So that is going to give him the 5,000 nickels. Though he's not showing up in my thing, so there he is.
It's yours.
What?
That's my phone.
Have you kidnapped a little child?
No, it was like a Facebook ad for a TV show.
So do we see side coordinating a barrel roll to perhaps give a chance for a red line to complete a maneuver without hitting an asteroid and then reloading a proton torp, which has been so deadly?
Very true.
Punishers are good.
Yes, they are. Looks like Lou is set. Wonder if you bump Lando here on purpose.
I was thinking that too. You just throw Lando in. Either
And then
way,
you
you've
glove
got to
him.
drop the procs.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you, Zuvio can launch the procs, so you put out the procs.
Right. Yeah, it's a free procs onto Redline there, so.
Oh, it missed. Oh no.
Oh, I thought he could curve them. Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Epionic saying having some oh my god, Epionic's gone full British. And Catherine coordinates a reload to the Punisher. And Redline gets a lock for reloading. Good day. Mass TMT says, looking forward to the next point change. Made breaking news on that front yesterday. Had to take it down because everyone lives in fear. And Zuvio does indeed back up. So, good on him. If that news turns out to be right, I am going to be legit peeved that people are so afraid. Not that people are afraid, but that the company fosters a like a vibe of fear for its people. That they're like, this thing that had nothing to do with me, you get me hurt because they're so worried about 4 ships points lurking. I don't know how to express it clearly, but I think it's stupid. Companies should welcome that kind of shit.
Right.
No bump there. It builds up hype. Like, congratulations, we are helping you out. Zuvio rotates. This is just a range 1 banger and no Concordia. 13 for Zam is what I heard. I think the new first player rules have been pretty much confirmed. Oh, that doesn't bump, and it clips the asteroid right into range 1 of the Fang. And punished, finally.
Ooh.
And this is going to be 000. On to Redline. Redline can either take a stress or give Lando a calculate. Either way is not great. Lando going to roll 4 or 5, depending. The changes for the good of the game, we are all here for it. Sure. I think the initiative rules is random order at the start of the game, and that's it. Like, you just, the way I've been doing it is I've been assigning left hits, right misses, roll the die. Whoever it lands on gets initiative. Rack is gonna go for the initiative kill. I think. I would.
Yeah.
It's 4 on 3, no Concordia. Ooh. Nothing you can do about that. And now the Fangs and Lando will have a chance to do some dirty deeds onto this Punisher. Can they get 7 damage between them? Zuvio. 2 on... I think it's 2, right?
Who's he shooting?
You gotta shoot Redline. You have a chance to get
Yeah.
Redline off the board here.
Is that obstructed? Yeah, it is. Yeah. 2v2
Crit.
for a crit.
Alright. It goes through, the shield's down. Let's not go through. Lando, range 1 trick shot, 4v2. Lando's ability and a calculate available, so it's essentially double modded. Hit crit. Gotta do it, bud. No time to be shy.
Violence.
Hit, crit if he spends the calculate, and he's gotta. Go ahead, get that calculate. Get it out of here. Hit, crit. Coming in, the Punisher. It's 2 die though. Can he mitigate? Mitigates 1. It hit crit into Redline. That brings Redline down to 4. And a loose stabilizer. Let's go.
It is half points.
The Fang with a good roll here theoretically could wipe out Redline. Everything would have to work out perfectly, but weirder things have happened in life. That's not it. Spends for 2. Red line takes 2. Red line alive on 2. No shots for Lambda. Lambda hasn't shot all game, but has been a pretty decent support piece. Especially in the coordinate game.
I wonder if you...
Here's the thing, you spent all this time just to get Redline down to 2. Chirnu's still at 11. Sai's still at 10.
Untouched.
Yeah.
I wonder if you one bank with Sai here and then coordinate Redline and have Redline do the 4K.
Coordinate the fix of the crit to Redline, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. You know Lando's going right. Unless Lando just wants to eat his own proximity mine. It seems like a bad idea.
I mean, Zuvio's kind of in a tight spot. He has to go left. So he's either going to be bumping or stressed still, right? So.
Yeah, so Chirney's probably turning left and rotating. That's what I would do. And you're not too worried about Chirney right now, because, like, he's fine. He's not getting shot this turn, likely. Or if he is, it's from Zuvio. And... Oh no,
Right.
Zuvio, don't shoot me.
Right.
Redline's already got locks on the Fang and Lando. Redline did reload 1 proton torpedo, so you gotta be wary of that.
Yeah, you don't need to...
Yeah, I like your bank coordinate 4K.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, yeah, obviously, like you said, you're just turning rack in. And I don't even know if you rotate. I wonder if you take a lock at that point onto, like, Lando with rack. Because, like you said, Lando has to go right. So, like, if you turn down with rack, you can chase him and not put yourself near that prox mine, you know.
Well, Rack is far away. No, box mine.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, like, take a lock with rack onto Lando, just for...
There's no reason not to shoot with Rack, especially since it's got the force point on him.
Oh, true.
Convert. And especially since your shuttle hasn't managed to shoot yet.
You're able to do some work without it shooting, too. I mean, that's...
No, Sai's been a great support piece here.
Yeah. Let's see if Zuvio prox mines Lando here. No,
Yeah.
he should have one charge.
And then
Flip,
Lando
not a big
banks
deal.
left. Lando's just trying to commit Hurricane.
Yeah.
Much like the Pontiac brand, Lando's gonna die. And there is the one bank
Yeah, there it is.
and the coordinate.
You can hit that one. It probably doesn't fit, but do you try that one hard with it? Oh, he does.
Oh,
Wow.
he doesn't care.
He said violence.
I mean, ballsy.
Take-
So that's going to be 1 damage and 2 red dice. So 2 damage for Lando. And he will get an action.
I mean, he's got good shots on him.
Take a focus, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, I like it.
All right. Hey, ladies,
Yeah.
I want to see you on your baddest behavior. Love me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Hey, everybody, how's the stream look today? I increased the bit rate a little bit. So hopefully it looks fine. I suppose I can pull it up myself and see how it looks. Twitch.tv/NicholCityXT. That looks fine. My fidelity. Good. Oh shit, Outcast. I miss Outcast. Oof. Well, at least the Fang will get Concordia on the shuttle shot. Tyranny. Probably just gonna rotate here. Back when rap was good, says Axion. Not in the most boomer style ever. Oh, a stop? Oh no. Stop from Redline. So Chernu and Redline are going to get the first shots here after...
Save the game state, Greg. I want to see if the 4K fits.
It for sure does.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, yeah, you get the banger, but I mean, all those shots, you put yourself further away and you let Psy tank a little bit.
Alright, Redline, 3 dice for the kill. Concordia is in effect, but only 1 needs to go through. And blank skis, but gonna spend the lock. I like that Key and Peele sketch, Stardust. 2 hits, so 1 natural evade needed. Gets 1, 2, Concordia for 3. First shot is safe. Chernu. Range 2. No cornucopia. Ooh, force point. Natty's needed for the Fang Fighter. Time to nut up and die. That's gonna be 2 crits going in. Hull breach.
How much health does Rack have? Naturally, it's
12
16?
and 4. Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
Pretty disgusting.
So let me ask you this, because looking at Catherine's list, would you
Sure.
rather have Rack with... Because you could run Redline Psy and 2 of the Karita Academy heavies with sync lasers and targeting assist.
Yeah, Rack's pretty good though.
The Rack is very good, yeah.
It should be 4 on 1 here into Redline for the kill. And you just spend your focus, you're fine. Redline's only on 2, can only evade 1. Does invade
Does
it
it?
disrespectfully. but still is going to die. So for the low cost of 2 fangs and 2 shields, Redline is off the board, but I don't think anyone can complain about the amount of work that Redline did.
Like to see that 4K. Dang.
So Lando Calrissian versus a Space Cow and Rear Admiral Chernu. Zuvio is there too, but you know, Zuvio hasn't really done much.
Zuvio backing up this turn, you think?
Nah, I'd be too worried about Rack two harding now and getting coronated from the Space Cow. So I could see a 1 bank right from the Space Cow, coronate Rack a focus, Rack 2 hards, rotates if he needs to, because he's going to have perfect information.
Right.
And keep in mind Rack's ability. At any point, he can start taking reinforces and getting that free eyeball conversion into a crit. And you still have Seven Sister. I don't even know what Seven Sister does. Seven Sister says, if an enemy ship at range 0 to 1 would gain a stress token, you may spend 1 to have it gain 1 jam or tractor token instead. It's scary.
Yeah, the only option she had for so far for like triggering that was onto Lando, but it wasn't really worth it to jam. He didn't have anything to jam.
Sai moves first, so moved Zuvio just a little too soon. Sai 1 bank. And just gonna focus. Not even gonna bother. Oh, okay. Coordinates focus. Didn't mark it very well. Ooh, and Rack does have Zuvio in. We'll get to lock.
In range for that lock.
And the Space Cow's a threat to Zuvio. Zuvio doesn't roll much good in the way of dice.
Right.
Zuvio himself can coordinate with Gleb. Or he can just take focus and red evade as well. I'm gonna go ahead and focus. And Lando, I'm gonna do the same thing. And just gonna go ahead and focus as well. And Rack, there is the 2 hard.
I don't think she has Zuvio. Not with the
I think
rotated
I'd probably just reach out for a lock. I'm not sure if you got anything this turn, so I think just getting the lock now might be in your best interest.
Yeah, it is.
And that's your choice.
Oh.
What do you get on Lando? That's interesting. I think I'd work on just eliminating Zuvio right now, because I'm just not that afraid of Scum Falcons.
Right.
But he does have the shot on Lando, so I guess that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, I didn't think she had Zuvio and Arc.
So this is going to be a nice 3v2 shot onto the Lando. The Lando, I say.
Is that Lando? Double modded?
Double modded indeed.
Doesn't
Don't need it though.
Gets to keep that lock.
It hit crit.
Might as well spend, not taking the Just spent a force point?
Yep, spend a force point. Lando blanks could take stress to re-roll those blanks. I think you might. You're only shooting 2
Looks
here.
like he's doing it. Gets
and
one.
mitigates one of those damage. That's still a crit through though.
So hit and crit in. In the crit. Wounded pilot.
That is bad. Lando does not want to be stressed. Oh, Greg, I didn't think rack and 2 gauntlets will fit, but it would look sweet on the table. I mean, I really want to see the gauntlet model. I'm kind of sad they didn't have like models ready for us, but yeah. I mean, it honestly, like, it took me forever to realize that the gauntlet and the fang weren't the same. Like, in The Mandalorian, I thought Bo-Katan was just flying a big ass fang.
Right.
It's 2 shields down on Sai. I didn't realize there was another ship there. And I like to consider myself an informed Star Wars fan, so like, imagine what kind of blow to my ego it was. I'm kind of sad that A10 Air Knight didn't chime in on our A10 is a flying gun talk. Land 2 crits.
Crit.
Crit. One
What?
guy.
Spend
Yeah.
that focus.
Yeah, got the focus spend. I think this is cheer. No, okay. So that was on the shuttle. So the shuttle loses the shield.
I thought that was on rack as well. Dang.
Big ass fang. Well, it fucking looks like a fang, right? And even in season 7 of the Clone Wars, it looked like a fang. The rotating wings. Oh, that's what I want to know. Is it going to have the wings that rotate up? Are you going to be able to? Because that'd be a nice touch, FFG. I think this is an FFG thing.
2 eyeballs.
Just gonna leave it. Already spent the focus, so just gonna go ahead and leave it. Sad day. So rack 1 forward. And Space Cow 1 bank. Coordinate. Maybe it's time to coordinate a reinforce. She made that motion when talking about it. Did she? She did like a wing thing. It's cool. I mean, of all the complaints about FFG in the world, most of the time when there's like a moving part on a ship, they put it in. So like,
Yeah.
Ando, take over for a second.
Okie dokie. Looks like both players are set. No reason to drop a prox mine. So I have 1 bank. Does coordinate the reinforce. Reinforce in that front. Also gets to take a reinforce. Gonna take it in the rear. Auto context chat. Don't worry about it.
I heard that.
Zuvio is going to. Oh, wait. Oh, no. She moved the lock to Lando. Go ahead. Fix that wounded pilot. Definitely needed to do that. Zuvio, 1 forward. Or 1 bank, rather.
And I'm gonna give that focus to Lando. Right now, Rear Admiral Chiro is just kind of outmaneuvering these other 2 ships. Not really giving
Big
Lando
focus.
anything that pumps up the amount of dice. Well, he's already got a lock on Lando, so not much else you can do.
Yeah, and
3-on-1 into Lando. Focus. And a target lock. Might as well spend the target lock.
I'd say spend, yeah. It's gonna be one of your better shots to have. Hey.
3 hits. Lando?
Unfortunately, doesn't get to change a crit.
Lando down to 4.
Takes 3.
So now Lando will get to respond. It's going to be 2 on 0. Oh, he's going to fire with Studio first. So this is 2 on 2 into the back of Lieutenant Sai for 1.
One hit. Oh,
And evaded.
double.
Kind of a dick move there, Sai. And Lando, range 2, 2 on 0.
If they are trying to determine.
I was not stressed. Oh, anything. It's just 2 dice.
I think she's trying to determine if he is in still the reinforced supplies or not. Yeah, he sure is. She only takes 1.
Yeah,
Has she rolled?
he doesn't roll.
Oh,
0
I
agility.
think so.
So 1 hit onto Chirnu. After the reinforce. For 1. Now Lieutenant Sai gets a shot out the butt. And you can just keep working on Lando.
Yeah. And that luck. One.
1 hit. Lando will get to roll 2. And Natty evades. Let's go. My OBS disconnects from my chat room sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's always weird. I don't know. I like miss shit. No. Turns out I didn't. So it's fine. Still me.
Man, it's one of those times where Catherine spent her lock and would have rather got a focus than a.
Alright. So Lando at 4, Zuvio still full health, stressed, Space Cow, 1 shield left, Chiranu still 10 health. I don't think Catherine's gonna get a coordinate off this turn. And I wonder if she too hards the Space Cow to at least get it going in the right direction again.
I mean, big bases. She could. Yeah, it's tough. I think.
If I'm Lou, I'm moving fast with Lando. I'm trying to
Right.
get out of Chiranu and make Chiranu chase me for a bit.
I mean, do you just.
I might even drop the proc spine just to try and discourage Chiranu from chasing me that direction. Make him go the long way.
Right.
Well, you gotta be careful that the proc spine doesn't hit Lando, but I'm pretty sure 1 back covers that. Should be fine. Should be okie dokie. And it looks like we are getting a second Prox Mine drop here. That is not how that's done.
New one. Oh, there you go. So I just had to assign it.
And that's not likely to hit rack, but that's going to deny an area. A one bank not being stressed is probably a priority for Lieutenant Sai. I think I'd probably just focus here. You can reinforce if you want, but I'm thinking about using that back arc. That coordinate is probably out of range.
Yeah.
And Lando 4 forward. That's exactly what you kind of want there. And you just focus 3 forward from Zuvio. And nothing really to coordinate on the Lando, so you might as well focus. It's gonna take forever to burn down Sai. She's just reinforcing and you're throwing pithy numbers at her.
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually... It sounds kind of dumb, but I might want to coordinate a rotate to Lando sometime soon here. As it's probably going to be chasing the Space Cow a little bit.
Right.
And Rack did turn left. And again, Rack might just end up eating this proximity mine. I mean, if you're Rack and you're sitting on 10 health, are you thinking it's worth it for me to go left?
Max at 10. I mean, you possibly give away half points, I guess, if you eat it, right? That's the gamble.
Yeah, you got a sizable point lead though. Rack has unobstructed to Zuvio, obstructed to Lando. This could end up being 3 on 3 here. This is on Lando.
Under lock.
Rack will spend the lock, and he's gonna spend it on just... Spend it on both? I think you do with only one mod from the Force. But hey, pays off. 3 hits into Lando. Lando range 3. That actually wasn't obstructed. Lando can take a stress to reroll that flank, but I think you want it too hard next turn. I'm not sure you want to. And Lando is just gonna go ahead and take all 3.
Yes, he is.
So Lando sitting on 1.
1. That's scary with Sai still getting a shot this turn. Like,
So range 2, 2v1 with a reinforce. So the max that can go in here is 1 damage. Lando can manage to get it through. And we are also kind of running up against time here, so there's just nothing Luke can do, but he certainly made a fight out of it. He just got that opening with the fangs a little bit better.
yeah. I mean, that was really his biggest offense, and you just...
And goes for 2. Lambda, nothing the Lambda does here matters. Takes 1.
Takes 1. Shields down.
Zuvio. 2 dice. For 1. Lambda can evade out of it. And does. Really
Doesn't even
disrespectful.
Give it the half points. Damn.
Really kind of a jerk move.
Has a chance on Lando here to just wipe him out.
2 hits guarantees it. Only 1. Lando needs that evade.
Oh, on the timer. Takes Lando out.
And just a little insult to injury on the points there. 163 to 64. A victory for Catherine and the Empire. As the Big Berthas do the work. And of course, we're going to pay out the right side. Get your nickels. Oh, Axion took first place? Oh, how? Colfax, what happened?
Colfax bet on Lou.
Oh, Colfax bet on Lou. Oh no, why would you? Colfax,
Oh,
We
I'm
have
right
a-
behind you, Colfax.
we have a saying.
Oh, whoops.
Gamble, just gamble. Yeah. Well, there it is.